The 4 days of this trade show have been basked in glorious sunshine and sweltering heat, but the industry itself has welcomed a new dawn. New technologies and the development of new materials have really come to the fore this week, with exhibitors in the halls and even the airframers in the static park demonstrating how digital transformation has changed the way this industry works forever.
I think there's many things that people forget that happens that's now showing up in Silicon Valley. Those iPads that you use came from displays technologies that Honeywell developed back in the 90s and early 2000s. So there's a lot of that technology that literally has been developed a decade or two prior that is now getting applied into a lot of different areas. But we're not standing by and waiting for that to stop.
For the crowds keen to see new metal, or in some cases carbon fibre, put through their paces, the real star of the show was the F-35A, the Lockheed Martin-built 5th generation fighter that has a large involvement from manufacturers around the world, which demonstrated its capabilities and its manoeuvrability. Although a US program, this really is an international project.
The original concept behind putting together the international consortium that has pulled it together was that this would provide us with the ability to bring the best technical solutions to deliver the warfighting capability that we wanted to. The UK should be proud of the fact that around 15% by value of each aircraft we build, that's all 3,000 that we plan to build, is made in the UK.
Composites were also at the fore, with the debutant civil aircraft on show. The latest and largest of the Airbus A350s, the A350-1000, was shown to the world for the first time, while Boeing's newest Dreamliner, the 787-10, also made its first appearance at Paris. Now 10 was the magic number for Boeing this week, with the official launch of the 737 MAX 10, the stretched narrow-body developed to match the Airbus 321. It was announced early in the week and will be in service in 2020. But it was the MAX 9 that was drawing the attention of the crowds as it flew in the flying display. A new twist on the biggest of the commercial aircraft, the Airbus A380, is the installation of 4.7-metre winglets, which the airframer says will reduce fuel burn by up to 4%. The use of new materials is shedding weight right across the supply chain. New technologies also make new projects potentially viable. Entering the mainstream with a bang was Boom Supersonic, whose use of CAD technology allowed 1,000 variations of a planned fuselage to go through feasibility checks without using a wind tunnel.
The higher the fare on the airplane, the smaller it needs to be. So we're at 55 seats. We're at business class kind of prices, business class kind of cabin size compared to subsonic aircraft. We're looking at flights like San Francisco to Tokyo, that's an 11-hour flight. With supersonic, it can be 5.5.
There were so many of the recent programs showing off here at the show that it blew away completely the fears that there will be nothing new to see. Mitsubishi's regional jet took to the skies in the display. Embraer's KC-390 made an impressive Paris debut. And we also saw the Antonov AM-132, developed in partnership with Saudi Arabia. Lockheed Martin's LM-100J made the best use of digital technology for managing its loads, especially for humanitarian missions. Increasingly, unmanned systems are becoming a focus, and Textron's Night Warden came out of the shadow, bigger and faster than its predecessor. But mostly, this show was about innovation. The Paris lab featured startups and inventors and gave a special spot for Slovakia-based Aeromobile to get the hearts racing for sports car enthusiasts and private pilots alike with its flying car.
It's an ideal combination of the car, the computer and the plane. And we are believing that with this innovation we will transform and revolutionize the personal transportation on a global scale.
Connectivity was also a buzzword around the show, from the connected seat to the whole connected aircraft. Honeywell flew a Boeing 757 which used the latest Inmarsat GX satellite technology to show how aircraft health monitoring, pilot weather information and internet way faster than you can get at home can now be delivered at 35,000 feet. Paris certainly showed that these disruptive technologies are with us today, here and now. We've been shooting videos throughout the week and you can see them on our website. Thank you for watching.